You already closed it? You closed the door, that's good.
Welcome everyone to Meditation with the Stars with David Starlight. It is another beautiful Sunday. I'm in Australia. It's evening time here in Australia and 10 a.m. UK time in the UK. This week we are going to be working or seeking to understand the energy system called the chakras, and that will be the basis of our meditation. The question many people ask or many people think about is, what is consciousness and what makes us human? Why are we different from animals? Certainly, we have the ability to evolve the world around us, to shape it with our hands, which is something a dolphin doesn't have the ability to do. It can communicate on some level and definitely be conscious on some level, and it has quite a large brain, larger than a human being, yet it's not able to shape its environment. Further, there's also this concept of consciousness, conscious awareness, of being aware of ourselves, being aware of consciousness, being aware that we can think, and being aware of being able to close our eyes and travel, journey into memories, journey into the past, journey into the future. These are all uniquely human qualities. So you could almost say we are consciousness having a human experience. Of course, there are many consciousnesses, and each animal has a certain consciousness. It's not only human beings that have a consciousness. However, our consciousness is a little bit different. Meditation, of course, is the opportunity to be in consciousness, to sit in consciousness, and to see what is there, to be the observer of consciousness and be the observer of ourselves, to be able to look from the outside in, see what's going on internally. The power of meditation and the power that we see in biology, the latest developments in science, is that we see that the environment is really important in switching on and off genes, and in switching on and off our DNA. We're not the victims of our DNA. For the most part, we can be the creators. We are able to fashion ourselves physically and create a life for ourselves through our choices and through our patterns of behavior every day. But through meditation, we can get insight. We can get insight into what is going on in our lives. What are our patterns? What do we want to change? So it becomes very empowering. We're able to change our internal environment and awaken our consciousness. So, very little is completely inherited. Very few traits are completely inherited, or completely genetic. The environment is really powerful. And this is the field of epigenetics. Some of you may have heard of Bruce Lipton, who's one of the pioneers of epigenetics. Through meditation, we're able to shift patterns in our internal environment, hence shift our lives and shift our consciousness. What is the importance of chakras? Chakras are part of the energetic matrix that we form part of. You can think of each chakra as a consciousness. And today we're going to go through the 7 primary chakras in our meditation. These are part of the energetic system that we call chakras. They are energetic markers. And so often in our patterns, we are self-sabotaging ourselves through a variety of ways of self-sabotage, and seeking to understand each energy pattern really helps us to progress in our spiritual evolution and in our lives. So just briefly, there are 7 chakras in the Vedic chakra system, and we will meditate on each one of them. starting with the base chakra and moving up to the crown chakra, which is above the head. So without further ado, let's get into position for our meditation, relaxing the neck and shoulders, releasing any tension from the body, and holding the torso in a strong position so our core is switched on. We can have a firm back, not too firm, but just firm enough that we're sitting straight up and our shoulders are relaxed, hands in your palm, just in your lap. And see if you can align your body position, align your body. So straighten yourself, feet to the ground. And when you're ready, you can close your eyes and just spending a few moments focusing on the inner self, analyzing how you're feeling, how your body is feeling. And if you're holding any stress or tension in your body, just doing a quick body scan to become aware of what's going on. The moment we close our eyes is the moment we see inside of us, we see within. And that shifts our perspective. As I was speaking about previously, shifting the internal environment changes our world. The inner sphere is connected to the outer sphere. The inside is connected to the outside. They are intertwined. Consciously creating from the inside shifts the external environment. The internal environment is interconnected, intertwined, attached to the outer environment. Inner and outer are connected. Change one and change the other automatically. Our meditation practice starts with just being aware of what is going on inside of us. Tuning into the body and becoming aware of how we are feeling, where we are holding thoughts, beliefs, ideas, dogmas that are out of alignment with our goals. If we want to be a happy person, for instance, if we're holding jealousy and resentment and anger within us, it will hold us back from achieving our goal. It will hold us back from being happy. Let's begin to be aware of our breathing, of our breath. Just taking this moment to breathe a little bit deeper and to really become aware of the nuances of your breath. To feel your breathing even deeper than before. And the way we do this is by starting with a starting point. I always start with breathing in as the starting point. The breath is a cycle. So you start off with the beginning of taking in a breath. And you can usually be aware of the temperature of air that's traveling through your nose. There's some point perhaps at the end of your nostrils where you feel the most sensations, a heightened sensation at the end of your nostrils. But for each person, it's a unique experience. The important part is to recognize your pattern of breathing and what you feel, what you can recognize with each breath. So we start off the cycle with the beginning of the in-breath. And as we breathe in, noticing the expansion of the belly. The diaphragm is doing some work and your belly opens up with air. It's an expansion phase of your breathing. And then there's this pause. This pregnant pause where we are holding the breath inside of us. And then, like a balloon that deflates, we let go of the breath, which is a letting go. The diaphragm contracts. We let go of the air out the nostrils. And you may feel a warmer sensation with the out breath. And then when we've let go of oxygen, when we've let go of carbon dioxide, when we've let go of all the air out of our bodies, there's another pause. There's a state of stillness when we empty the breath. And there's an opportunity there to relax, to really let go of stress and tension, of worry, to let go. And appreciate the stillness, appreciate the calm, physical calm that one experiences in the pause between breaths. And then that's the end of the cycle, and the new cycle begins again with the in-breath. So always be aware of the cycle of the breath and how you experience it and the subtleties included in that experience. So each time you become aware of the breath, the experience deepens and becomes more meaningful and more tangible and more powerful. So we're going to together take some breaths that are deep, wholesome, and effortless, just with pure awareness. I'll be silent for a few moments so you can fully and more intensely become aware of your breathing. As you're breathing, make sure that your shoulders are relaxed, your neck is relaxed, your face is relaxed, your back is straight. Continue to be aware of your breathing. If you do have thoughts that arise, just gently let them go, acknowledge them for what they are, and gently come back to your concentration, your focus, your breath. Keep it really simple. Just breathe. Just breathe and be aware of your breath. As the breathing becomes more harmonious, we become ready to take a journey into the chakra system, the energy system of the body. And these energies are like vibrational coils that spiral around our bodies. We sit within this energetic matrix. Our spines, our bodies, our physical bodies sit within this energetic matrix. And this energetic matrix is powerful, has the power of conception. It contains thoughts, beliefs, narratives, conditions, and conditioning. And a whole system of emanation of how our bodies and environments should function. Our physiology and physiological function is also animated and emanates from this core, this chakra core, which holds up the body, the physical body. It's an energetic structure that holds up the physical. And it consciously creates the physical. You can think of it as something beyond the physical, but also creating the physical. Starting off with an awareness of the base chakra, which is really what we sit on, the sitting bones. It's the very bottom of our spine. You can think of the coccyx. And we're sitting on this first chakra, which we call the root chakra. And this root chakra is the basis of life, of our basic functions. If you think of the immune system, the basic structure of defense, you think of what keeps us alive: air, water, having a home, having a roof over our heads. This is a function of the first chakra. Using money in the world. This is a function of the root chakra. And of course, what I mentioned before, our immune system, our basic health, the health of our bodies, how we keep ourselves alive defensively, how we navigate the world in terms of self-defense, in terms of being safe, our safety, our personal safety and well-being, and how we defend ourselves from outside attack. And this is, for instance, the first line of defense in the immune system. This is all operating from our base chakra, our root chakra. So just being aware of this part of our bodies. And the color of this is red. And red is the lowest vibration on the color spectrum. It's the most dense vibration in the rainbow. So this is dense because it's kind of like life or death. This is the life or death part of our bodies that keep us alive, and our internal and external environments in harmony. So consider this part of your body and imagine it's firing on all cylinders, keeping us strong, keeping us safe, keeping us alive, and firing a strong red color, vibrant red color that emanates from this root chakra. Sitting bones, what you sit on, it's right at the base of the spine, the coccyx. This is the root chakra area. This is what keeps us alive, keeps us safe in the world. Really is our instinctual system, what our instincts are telling us. Our instincts are designed to keep us alive. Fight or flight. They're designed to keep us, our basic appetites fed. So the desire for food, for instance, comes from the root chakra. So we want to keep this red and vibrant and keep our basic systems for life vibrant and thriving. Imagining we're sitting on something that's bright red and strong and powerful, and we are protected and safe within the first chakra, our root chakra. And we're going to move up a chakra, so moving up slightly to the area of sexuality or sensuality, the second chakra. And this is our creativity space. And on the most basic level, we create life through the second chakra. And its color is orange. And let's make it a beautiful, vibrant orange. This is the place where we create. So you think of all creative projects you're involved in, all creativity that you're involved in. We want this to be a beautiful, sparkling orange, shining beautifully into the world so that we can create from the deepest part of ourselves, create in the world. We want to be glowing and expressing ourselves creatively in the world, vibrantly and with complete freedom, so that our creative energy is flowing. And it's wonderful when the creative energy is flowing, because we can be such creators, human beings. It's what sets us apart from animals, our ability to create. So imagining a beautiful, fertile space for ourselves that's bright orange. Moving up to the third chakra, the solar plexus chakra. And this is located in the solar plexus region. So just above the belly, where the ribs, the diaphragm is really where the solar plexus lies. And this is our power center. This is where we set boundaries, where our internal power, our internal sun shines. Its color is yellow. Let's imagine a vibrant, bright yellow that is clear and cognizant, that is consciousness itself, that is our place of I am, the place where we say, this is who I am, our place in the world, how we present ourselves to the world. This is all the solar plexus chakra. So let's shine our light on the world, shine our light saying, this is who I am, this is who I am. A bright, vibrant yellow like the sun, shining forth from our solar plexus, powerfully emanating into the world. This is me. If you feel any blocks in these chakras, use the vibrations, use the color, use your consciousness to clear them away. Expand them with your imagination, with the power of your visualization, so that when you imagine your chakra glowing outwardly, it's shining forth with your essence, with your personality, with your color, with your life force. So this yellow, expand it forth into the world, shine it forth into the world. And let it be free. Let it expand with freedom. And moving up to the center of the energetic matrix, which is the heart center. And our heart center is in the center of our chests. And this is it's marked by the color green. In some systems, it's also a pink energy, which denotes love. And this stands for our emotions. It's our emotional center. It's a center of love in our bodies, our relational center. Do we come from love or do we come from something else? So just observe if you can feel anything arise from focusing on your heart. Just be aware of what arises, any thoughts, any feelings, and clear it with a beautiful glowing green or pink color. You can do both, shining pink, shining green. And imagining this over your heart center, you can place your hands over your hearts if it helps. And increasing the vibration of love in your field with this green or pink, increasing the vibration of love in your energy field. Breathing and expanding this outwardly so you emanate more and more love. And as the threshold of love expands and increases, other energies become less potent, become less important. So the more love you have, the less power other energies have over you. So the more power you have, the less anger, the less hatred, the less vitriol, the less frustration, as an example. So increasing love and feeling that inside our hearts, feeling the love we have for other people, the love we have for the earth, the love we have for other beings, seen and unseen. The love and gratitude we feel for all the events and people that make our lives happier and more comfortable. All the things involved in making our lives more happy and easier and more fulfilling. Everything involved in the fulfillment of our wants and desires, particularly focused on all the people in our lives that we know and all the people we don't know, all the service providers and all the people throughout the world, as well as the earth itself that provides us shelter and provides us with water and sunshine and food and air. And being grateful and feeling this love emanate from your hearts into the world and connect with each other and connect with all the people in your life that you're aware of and all the people that you've never met that are part of your life, seen and unseen. And connecting it all together in love, from love and with love. Connecting consciousness from your heart and allowing this beautiful green to flow outward into the world. Beautiful pink to flow outward into the world. Thank you, thank you. Breathing in love. And breathing out, letting go any stale emotions, anything that no longer serves you. Breathing in the love. And breathing out that which no longer serves you. Moving up now to the throat chakra, which is in the throat region. And the color for this chakra is sky blue. And this chakra is all about clarity in communications. This is our communication channel. This is how we voice, how we speak to the world, how we communicate with the world in all ways, whether it's written form, spoken form, body language, email, internet, energetically as well, how we communicate with others in all possible ways. How do we communicate with the world? How do we communicate with the people around us? In our work, in our jobs, and how do we communicate? So a lot of people struggle with blockages in this area, and it's important that we use this wonderful sky blue color to light up our throat chakra, light up this region around the throat. And imagine this gorgeous blue color is clearing away all obstacles you have to communication, all things that hold you back from speaking your true voice, from expressing yourself freely in the world. Bright, bright blue, sky blue. So you're able to clearly articulate your voice in the world, express yourself fully and freely, and allow yourself to flow effortlessly in the area of communication with all those in your world and with the outer world, people out there in the world, allowing yourself to freely flow with this sky blue throat chakra, just imagining it, visualizing it, and expanding it outwardly into the world. How do you communicate with the world? Is it free? Are you free to communicate? To communicate your truth with the world, what you're here to express. It's really important that this area is clear, that you have clarity of expression, that you're allowed to express what you're here to express and share what it is that you're here to share with the world. You're just increasing the velocity, the vibration, the threshold of this gorgeous blue, sky blue throat chakra as we open up our communication channels. Breathing that in, and as you breathe out, clearing any blockages from your throat area. If you need to make a sound, if you need to cough like that, just breathe out, let go of any blockages from the throat, and breathe in sky blue, clearing this channel, opening this channel. And now we are going to move up to the third eye, which is between our eyebrows, the space between our eyebrows. And that space is the space of clairvoyance. It's our space where we connect to psychic truth, to the psyche, to the mental area. This is the mental center. It's where our brain resides, the pineal gland, and it's about connection between the brain hemispheres. It's about how we think, quite literally. And often we are not so clear with our thinking. Often we're not so clear with our intuition, with our clear sentience, with our how we are seeing internally our thoughts, our dream state. And the color of the third eye is indigo. Imagining indigo is traveling through the third eye part of your head, the third eye part of your brain, and clearing these channels, clearing the hemispheres of your brain, allowing communication to speed up, your brain to function even more efficiently, your intelligence to switch on, the left and right hemispheres to communicate instantaneously with each other. So switching on this indigo color, and the focal point is the third eye. Clarity of thought and intuition. Intelligence and insight. Imagining a beautiful, clear indigo color expanding forth, removing any blockages of thought and opening up the center for clarity, for insight. Breathing in your own truth, this beautiful indigo color. Breathing out any blockages. And relaxing that area as well. Relaxing the forehead. The eyebrows, the area above the eyebrows, the area behind our eyes, and to the side of our eyes, just relaxing those areas, feeling this release of tension and increase of clarity, of indigo clarity. Switching on our intelligence and our insight. Finally, we move up to the crown chakra, the seventh chakra, which is on top of our heads. It sits just like a crown on top of our heads, and that's our connection spiritually to the cosmos, to other consciousnesses, to spiritual consciousness, to other beings, to the spiritual matrix, to what we think of as God. This is our spiritual center, and we're connected to higher chakras as well that go upward and connect us to the human consciousness, and then connect us on a higher level to God consciousness, creator consciousness. So this is a portal to the spiritual world, to opening up spiritually. This is our spiritual center. And its color is violet. So switching this on through imagining a portal opening through the crown of the head and violet light shining forth, expanding this violet light, this beautiful violet color, which is a spiritual color, and also to do with higher awareness, spiritual awareness, more refined and spiritual states of awareness. Imagining this wonderful violet color expanding and connecting with higher consciousness. Imagining this portal to the spiritual worlds opening up. And really enjoying this feeling of connection, of spiritual connection, enjoying this violet color that expands and pulsates through the top of the head, opening us up to other worlds, to other worldliness, to the spiritual worlds, the spiritual hemispheres, the outer expansion of consciousness. And enjoying this feeling, enjoying this journey into the chakras, the 7 primary chakras of the body. The 7 chakra system, this energetic matrix that we sit within. Finally, switching on all chakras together, shining them together, vibrating them together, these spirals that are intertwined and co-creating our existence. Imagining all 7 of them switched on and bright. The root chakra at the base, bright red. The orange central chakra, the 2nd chakra, in our groin, just below our waist area, moving to our solar plexus region, our seat of power, which is yellow, the color of the sun, and that is alive, that is expanding and shining outward, moving up to our emotional center, the seat of our feelings, the seat of love, which is the center of the chakra system. The heart center, which is a pink or a green. And moving to our communication center, our throat chakra, which is a sky blue. And then moving up to our 3rd eye, which is indigo, our intuitive center, clairsentience, the seat of our insight and intelligence. And then finally our spiritual center, the crown chakra, which is a glowing violet color. So imagining all of these chakras switched on, vibrating and pulsating together in a flow, in a chakra system, in these wonderful arcs that are intertwined, spiraling upwards with beautiful rainbow colors, each one of you uniquely expressing its consciousness in the world, vibrantly and with freedom. Just enjoy this chakra system being switched on and flowing, expanding the chakras. We can now bring them into balance and just consciously moderate them so each chakra is in balance and the right size for you, an appropriate size that fits you. Vibrating outside of your body at a space, in a space that feels right for you, so you can be more effective and function more happily in the world around you. we're going to start to gently bring ourselves back down to earth through the feet, feeling our connection to the ground, the weight of our bodies, bringing ourselves fully back to our bodies into wakeful consciousness by stretching outwardly, upwardly, letting go of any tension, and when you're ready, putting your hands in a prayer position over the heart and saying thank you. Sending out your gratitude into the world for your practice and for this opportunity to express yourself creatively in the world as a human being. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes and bring yourselves fully back into wakeful, conscious awareness. So that was the 7 chakras and a brief 7 chakra overview and meditation for today. It's been wonderful being with you. I'm David Starlight, and please join us again next week, Sunday, 10 a.m. UK time, with Meditation with the Stars, brought to you by Star Events Online. It's been an absolute honor, pleasure, and privilege once again to be with you here. Thank you, everyone, and wishing you a wonderful and beautiful week.